Something's cracking off. Let's go investigate, man. Of course, mate. What's happened? An accident? Yeah. I'll just cut through the other way, pal, yeah? I've got a right to film, innit? I've got a right to film. I'm not going to film anything inappropriate, mate. I just I do videos, it's what I do. What's your badge number, by the way?
41. I'm going to make a complaint, you can't, but can you go around there?
Nah, I heard other people asking that, so... Alright, mate. I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing like that. I didn't think it was nothing serious, I was just...
Yeah,
someone been hurt?
Yeah. So, if you want to move
Oh, yeah. Sorry, pal.
That's right.
Take it. I don't know what I said that, I just heard other people saying that. You know what I mean, I'm just... I'll go around the other way, pal. Yeah, I don't know what I said for the badge number, I just heard other people doing that, you know what I mean? Fucking... But obviously I ain't trying to make light of no one getting hurt. In this one, we talk about how I helped my mate earn £1.3 million. Yeah, that's right, you heard them figures. Right, so I'll just start this right, yeah? My pal, we'll call him Slick Rick, yeah? He's a motorbike youth, do you know what I mean? And the kid, he used to ride the bike, bro, trust me, he used to ride his bike. It was like Valentino Rossi, I'm telling you. So let's take it back then, to the release of GTA 5. I'll tell you the significance about that in a minute. So the game comes out, I'll tell you right now, right? So the game comes out, GTA 5, just released, boom. So what, we're going back 5 years ago, October time I'm guessing, around that time. Just at the same time, so me and Slick Rick, we make our way down to the Asda, and we're there browsing, we're there going to get GTA. But at the same time GTA was released, I think it was Battlefield, one of them games, I think Battlefield Hardline if I ain't mistaken, either Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Hardline, just been released, and we're at the shop, and Slick Rick, I spent every day, all day with him, do you know what I mean, because he's one of them, like, he liked to smoke the doji as well, so I just chilled in his bedroom at his mum's house, and we used to sit up in his room getting boxed out all day, every day. That was the routine, bro. So, yeah, let me just give you a little insight, yeah. Obviously, me and Slick Rick, we used to chill together all the time. He was like one of my main broskies. Sat up in his little bedroom at his mum's yard, boxing the fucker out all day. So, the release of GTA has just come out. Boom, fly over to Asda in Nuneaton. I turn to Rick and say, look Rick, I'll get GTA. I'll come round yours tonight, we'll install it, we'll play it. We'll do the fucking first mission and that, whatever. I didn't even get past the prologue before I fell asleep, you know what I mean, because we skinned up a rat head. I fell asleep on Rick's chair. But while we're at the Asda, I says to him, look, I'll get GTA, come round yours, install it on the Xbox, rah. You get Battlefield, so we got both then, it's a little 2-for-1 combination. Little did we know that Battlefield was a crock of shit. The worst game I've probably played in a good minute. I think it was the Cops and Robbers one, yeah. It was fucking terrible. I don't even like Battlefield as a whole, man, because it's like one of them. I like COD, yeah. The maps are too big on Battlefield. It takes too long to find someone to pop up to get them kills, yeah. And my eyesight's terrible, bro. I can't see them little utes running around in the distance. Not like some people. Some people play that game and they smash it. So I say to Rick, look, yeah, you get Battlefield, I'll get GTA, but I'll leave it at yours anyway and we'll just play it around yours, because that's where I spent all my time, around Rick's. So yeah, Sam, bro, do that. Next day, or next 2 days after we've got it, yeah, it's like, bro, this game's dog meat, like, I'm going to go take it back, I'm going to go trade it in. So off he pops on his motorbike. You can see where this is going, yeah? I'll show you on the Google Maps the road. So Ricky's just bopping down the road on his motorbike, and I'm saying this is like not just fucking, like, I'm not being disrespectful. Slick Rick, if you're watching this, bro, yeah, no disrespect, man, like, but he's bopping around the side of a bus on the way to the Asda to go and swap the game back that I told him to get. see, it's a crossroads in his life. It's like one of them. I say that I earned him this money, but I was the one that said, Rick, you get that game, I'll get this game. Without him having that game, he would not have needed to go to the Asda and go and swap it back that day. So there'd have been no need for him to go to Nuneaton. You know what though? Whatever the way fate works and all this shit, he rid that bike like a madman. You know what I mean? This could have potentially saved his life at the same time. That's how you gotta look at it, yeah. I'm not a complete dick, and it's not my fault. I was hard to know that he'd go and have an accident. So he's bopping along, overtaking a buzz. The buzz flashes a car to pull out of his car park, Pets at Home in Nuneaton. If you know the area, it's a little straight, and the thing is on the left. So as he's overtaking the buzz has flashed the car to come out, pulled out from the left and come into the right lane of traffic and go back the opposite way to what he's going. He's going towards the Asda, they were going like out of town. Boom, as he's popped out from the buzz, this car's come screaming in. It's like an old couple, and they've got a big fucking truck, man, and it's got a bull bar, and I think these bull bars, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've been banned recently, so you can't actually have a bull bar in the front of your car because it's too dangerous or whatever. Because of shit like this, what's happened to Rick, damage gets done, you know what I mean? So boom, he's been side swapped by this bull bar thingy, and it's crushed his leg. Whoa, I got fucking the fuck, yeah. So he's been side swapped by this fucking big truck with a bull bar on it, and as it's hit him with that much force that it's chucked him over one lane of the road onto the opposite side. He's landed on the pavement, but as the bike sort of stayed still, the bike didn't shift. The bike went into the truck as he is going this way. So as you can sort of think about it, he's been pulled out of his bike and flew onto the opposite side of the road. His leg was like toothpaste. You know what I mean? It's been squeezed and pulled. You know what I mean? When you're fucking trying to get that last bit out of the tub. His shoe came off, everything. And it's like, his leg was pretty bad. Do you know what? This is why he got the claim that he did, because they shouldn't have tried to save him. They shouldn't have tried to save it. They should have amputated straight away. But the doctors thought that it was savable, and it's gone through multiple operations. I think over 10, maybe even 20 operations he's had on his leg trying to save it. And it's, once you've used skin for skin graft or whatever, or it was that badly damaged, the area that they've tried to repair is that badly damaged that they needed to fucking, so they tried to skin graft it, whatever. Fucking, and then it comes to the point where his leg isn't savable. It was like dying on him as he's had it on his leg, and it's like the amount of pain my man went through is on morphine, heavy drugs, you know what I mean, just trying to fucking ease the pain and shit. And it's like medical neglect. That's why he's got such a big claim. Shouldn't have tried to save his leg. They should have just amputated, used the good skin that they've not already tried to skin graft on. Because now it's like they had to amputate higher than what they would have done. And it's like he's still got below the knee. His sound is got below the knee, and that he can walk. He's got a leg. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that he's got it. But it's just the amount of pain that the man went through, and it's the tissue underneath, because they've had to do it so high. They haven't left like a nice padding. So when people get amputated, normally they don't do it right at the knee bone or whatever, because it's fucking, I don't know what I ain't no scientist, I ain't no medical physician, but they ain't left him enough meat and skin to do the shit, and he still gets pain to this day. You know what, bro? I don't know what's happened up there, because obviously man didn't want to give me too much details. But by the looks of things, the way they got the street cordoned off, someone died up there. I will never ride a bike, bro, because you have your car, you've got a nice case around you, you've got a shield, yeah. Motorbike, you're just there, bro. And do you know what? It weren't his fault. He could have been riding around to this day, still sound. He was a bit of a madman, but it's not you, it's not your skill that's the problem. It's the other road users, yeah. You gotta fucking have eyes out the back of your head, and then even then, it ain't good enough. Here's a fact for you, yeah. All these geezers that do MotoGP, ragging round tracks at 180, 200 miles an hour on motorbikes, they won't ride bikes on the fucking roads, you know what I mean? Even the TT riders, bro, they won't ride on the road because of other car users, man. Bastards pull out on you, they do shit. You know what I mean? At fucking 16, I bought a 50cc Aprilia. Got it and that. Do you know what the look was? I blew it up within 3 days because it was one of these. It was a 2-stroke that you had to put the oil in at the front. And what my mate's done, sorry, not at the front, you had to put 2-stroke and you had to mix it like a little cap underneath the seat, yeah. How's it going, pal? You alright? Making a video, man. You been passed out there? Yeah. Someone hurt, are they? Yeah. Looks serious, done it, man. Fucking hell. Yeah. Where was I, man? I lost my track. One sec, I'll come back to it when I can think where I fucking was, man, in the story. You know what I mean? It's like that, bro. I got shit for brains, I smoked out. My head is like a sieve. There's no use talking to me because my head is like a sieve. Mama tried to tell me, but she don't know how to live. Remember, I was telling you about the bike I fucking blew up. Well, it weren't me who blew it. Well, I'll take shared responsibility because I'm a Mongo. You know what I mean? He told me where he put it, but I'd had the bike 2 days. I didn't know how the thing worked. It's got a liquid coolant at the front, and you're supposed to put the 2-stroke oil at the back. So he's put 2-stroke oil into the fucking liquid coolant, so it's made like mayonnaise where it's gone around the bike, blew the fucker up. Blew my bike up, yeah. So basically, that saved me from riding around on the road, yeah. And it's like, my mum was terrified when I bought that thing home. It was a couple of times. Second time I bought a 125 Aprilia, road legal and shit. But she was about crying when I bought it, so I just rang the youth up. He was my mate, and so I said, look, bro, take this bike back off me, man. And I fully understand where she's coming from now. After the years, yeah, and I see what happens to people who ride bikes on the road, bro. It's not good. It ain't good, man. You need that safety, bro. If you want to ride bikes, get yourself a little 125 crosser, rag around the field, go do a bit of motocross. Even MotoGP, they're all going the same way. You got nothing coming at you. It's safe. It's safer than just cruising around on the road, yeah. But yeah, off that, you got a big claim, man. 1.3 milli. Like, it's no question, though, is it? What would you rather have? You'd rather have your leg over 1.3 milli any day, wouldn't you? Like, Rick even says that himself. Of course you would. But like, man's got a set up off it, do you know what I mean? He's got himself sorted in life, he's got a fat yard, he's got the naughtiest cars you've ever seen in your life. But still, bro, the pain and everything he went through because of my one decision, obviously, what can you do? It don't weigh on me and that, because I was hard to know it, so, but just stay frosty out there, man. Don't ride bikes on the road, you know, it ain't worth it. My aunt is my cousin. She's like my auntie because she's old as fuck compared to me, you know what I mean? All my cousins are old. I was like, my parents are the youngest of the family, so I'm the youngest, you know what I mean? That's how it works, bro. Down the ladder, down the ladder. But yeah, don't ride bikes on the road, man. It ain't worth it. I think that might be a car crash up there, probably a bike, whatever, I don't know. But someone's hurt, man. There's a fuck. I ain't seen that many police in one place for a good minute. Yeah, I ain't really going much further with this video. I can't fucking, that's all I got for you. But Rick, Slick Rick, I am sorry, bro. I'm sorry I cost you that leg. You know what I mean? At least you got a nice little wedge, man, because there's people who go get the leg blew off in fucking Afghanistan, and they get what, about 200 grand. That's because they signed up for that shit. But you know what I mean? I heard someone got his arms and his legs blew off and he only got 400k. So that 1.3 milli for a leg, you know what I mean? If you're gonna lose it, that's okay. No, that's a good cost, bro. I feel like a dickhead for asking that copper for his badge number as well, man. You know what I mean? You don't respect what he has to deal with tonight. Like, he's probably seen some shit that none of us ever want to see. Probably gonna fucking remember that his whole life. And then he's got me there being a dickhead. Like, what's your badge number? It's because I watched that Crime Budge once, yeah. And I think I'm all smart. Like, just because I knew that he'd engage with me, he'd talk back. Do you know what I mean? Obviously I'm right, I've got a right to film on the streets, everyone's got a right to film, it's public domain and shit, but when there's serious stuff going on about like that, you seen how far the cordon was, bro. There was like a 50-metre cordon all around the street and that. What we will do though is we'll wait here until they've cleared off and I'll go and check the aftermath, because I need to, you know what I mean, there'll still be probably debris and all this and that, or some evidence as to what's happened. Yeah, let me stress that though, bro. These geezers who have to deal with this on a nightly basis, firemen, fucking policemen that have to go and fucking see this, the worst of the worst shit that'll haunt you for the rest of your days, man. And then they got some youth giving them shit like I just sort of was, you know what I mean? Fucking respect them, bro. They got a hard job, bro. And it's like without them, the world would go to shit, man. You know what I mean? Enough youth out there where, you know what I mean, not from Lincoln. Lincoln's a nice place and that, so they probably ain't really used to it around here. It's upper class and that. But you go to the bigger cities, bro, and they're just disrespectful dickheads, man. You don't realise what these youths have to deal with. So yeah, you know how it is. Roller boys, I'll wait a little bit and I'll show you the aftermath, man. Hopefully no one died, hopefully it's just a bit, you know what I mean, something that they can recover from, I hope. But yeah, Slick Rick, that's the story, how I earned my mate £1.3 million. I earned him, you know what I mean. I'm sorry I cost you your leg, bro, but there's some people out there that fucking trade that honour. Drop in the comments, what would you rather have? A leg or 1.3 milli? Royce, well, I respect the police. Signing out. Buff, buff, buff. The people who live nearby and that, it was actually a school kid. Apparently he's got caught under a lorry, I think maybe off his bike or something, man. But yeah, I ain't going up to film that shit, bro. No wonder that cop was so upset, man. Like I said, it's exactly what I just said, yeah. You got me there being a dickhead asking for a badge number and that after he's had to fucking see a kid, you know, a kid die, bro. This happened about 4 o'clock as well, like just after school, man. I was just walking down this road, literally, and then fucking all this shit happened. I remember, because as I was walking down, the road got cordoned off, like shitloads of traffic come past my house and that. But fucking remember this shit, yeah. Next time you're standing there giving shit to these police, bro, what they have to deal with on a fucking daily, man. Until I upload this video, and I'll put, do you know what, I was coming out to make a video about my mate's accident anyway, and then that was up the road, so I thought I'd go and film it, bro. But you gotta fucking remember this shit, bro, what they go through on a daily, what they have to see. And I'm there with my fucking camera trying to film it like a dickhead.